Ladies and gentlemen, I don't get time to waste. I want to welcome everybody. I think I use this little opportunity talk to VDM. Very dark man is the reason I'm here. So anytime he stumbles on this video, he really should listen. And you that is coming, I want to say you're highly welcome as you join me in keeping it straight with very dark man. When you check out the caption, you see it's talking about the beginning and the end of VDM, or the rise and fall of VDM. A lot's been said about VDM. He has been on the news and stuff like that. It is very, very nice, encouraging too. He has done a lot. He has worked for people, selfless. He has not been selfish. A lot is going on at the same time. People are now putting their faith in him. People are following him. People listens to him and believes him. So this is one attribute and is a good quality of a man who has won the heart of so many people. I want him to understand how things works here. One is that I'm older than him. I've seen things before him. I started traveling before him and stuff like that. I'm going to be talking to him based on my own experience. Before I hit it on the nail, I would like to give him some names that he really should look into their lives. In this country called Nigeria, everything here goes in two ways to show you the instability of the country. And it affects everybody here. Either it affects you directly or indirectly. We have 1,000 naira note. It comes in two colors. Please, I'm at work now. It comes in two colors. We have 500 naira note. It comes in two colors. We have 200 naira note that comes in two colors too. So almost our currency comes in two colors in both ways. Okay. Our national anthem is two. Every other country of the world has one national anthem. We have two. We have upper house and we have the lower house. I mean the chamber. Everything is two. Somebody in this country parades himself as a woman. Until today, nothing happened. Even government told you that they know him as a man. But you portray yourself as a woman, nothing can be done about it. This is a country where people who came out to speak against injustice ended up in jail. Do I need to remind you of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu became too popular the very moment Nigeria started falling apart. He started voicing out on injustice. He started voicing out on so many things that are wrong in the country. And that's the moment he won the heart of so many people. People started following him. At the same time, somewhere, they began to plot his downfall. And at the end of the day, he ended up in jail for the past 3 years. He's a liberator. He's fighting for his people, the same way you are fighting for your people now. People are running to you. People are coming. You are fighting for them. When people owes them, they don't know how to get their money back. They come to you. You have helped a lot of people to recover their money. It's not a new thing in the country. You are not only popular in Nigeria, but beyond the borders. Your name is everywhere. You are now famous. There are things which we have seen that you cannot see now. You see this thing called fame, once it comes, it's kind of intoxicating once it gets to you. So now you are on the building part. They are coming now, eulogizing you. Can you imagine you opened an NGO. You just registered an NGO. Then when it began to pour in, These people pouring in money, will they say that? So they've had this money on them, and even inside their families, people are crying, people are dying. Some are in the hospital. Nobody is paying, nobody is giving them attention. And this money is lying in their banks, in their accounts. The money is there. And now, I've given you enough money. Probably to buy you over, or for you to become friends with them. And the very moment you become their friends, you won't be able to tackle them anymore. In this life, everything is political. We are watching things happen. The worst thing you have done so far is you opening that NGO. I don't see any need for it. I am telling you, I don't see any need for it. Now, be ready for whatever will come. The more you climb, I have always told women, it affects them. We use women to categorize that the higher the women climbs, the easier it is for men to see up their skirts. As you are climbing now, it's a very nice thing, but just beware of what lies ahead. I love you. You are doing the kind of things that I do, but it will be, I don't know how to put it. You have gone beyond where I have gotten to. Yes, when you see someone who has surpassed you, you must accept it. You have surpassed me. You are way higher than where I've gotten to. It happens. We all will not get there. Just because we are trying to be political in everything we're doing. The way it is working out for you, we are all happy for you. We wish you well. But just to let you know that nobody, some people will tell you, I saw your Ledochie, I saw his video today. He was saying that people will still talk about you, but what matters is what God says about you. That you just need to focus, keep going, not minding what people are saying. I still put it to you that everything works in both ways. You must listen about what people are saying. It's people that makes you. The same people can unmake you. Whoever makes you a giant can still make you a dwarf. That is the gospel truth. Sometimes you need to listen. The flies that doesn't listen to advice go straight into the grave with the corpse. That is how it is. If you want to know if you are doing well in the society, or even you're standing with people, you must try to pick a word fight with people and listen, so you get to understand what people think. It's very, very important. When they are singing praises of you, it's because of what they think. That's what you want to know, that people are praising you. You don't want to know what's happening on the other side. Now, there are so many other guys who are your friends, who doesn't like your fame. A time shall come when these your friends will want you to start doing things their way. And your refusal to do it their way, you will see saga. They will still paint you with black and brown and everything at the same time. Once you start bringing people closer to have an organization, which you'll be the head or you'll be the founder, you start taking some certain steps, which is to say, I want to carry everybody along. I want to be transparent. That is when you are entering, you are just digging your grave. That is how it is. You started digging your grave that very moment, like you opening an NGO. The worst thing to support you can still continue in that way. It doesn't concern anyone how much comes to you. Yes. If they so much love you and believes you, they should believe you to the core. Do whatever you want to do. If you see an oppressed, you stand for him. If it means you needed money to bring them out, to go and secure their bail, you can do that. Get them a lawyer. You have that channel through which you make your money already. People can support you. Tomorrow night, you see people coming to drag you with this your NGO. One day they will accuse you and tell you that people are doing money laundering through that your NGO. There are so many things they will tell you. They will demoralize you. And it will get to the point when these people you are dragging now, at some point they will start knowing each other. They will start making friends, ganging up against you. All they want is to see you go down because you put their worst deeds out there in the light. Them criminals, they don't want anything about them to be aired outside there. The very moment you begin to speak out, you are now making enemies for yourself. And now you don't care. It gets to a time where you care. Yes. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, at some point, was the word in every lip. He was the word in every lip. His fame knows no bound. It was everywhere, all over the world. He became the talk of town, envy of everyone. So many people began to dislike him. Before you know it, he has made enemies. Even though he wasn't hurting anyone, he was speaking against injustice, fighting for the oppressed, giving hope to the hopeless. And at the end of the day, this is how it ended. Even those ones who are, okay, show me one person among all these influencers. Show me one that is running an NGO which is doing well now. Where are they now? All of them that opened NGO. From one scandal to another. There is a man called Matthias Ezak now. He had a foundation. That foundation he called, what's the name of his foundation again? Igbos Love Themselves. Now, with that Igbos Love Themselves, every now and then people rub it in his face that this is how he was doing this and that. He must come and show how much he has left in the account, this and that. Imagine. Instead of you now to go and open Igbos Admire Themselves, float your own account and start operating the same way or even do better than him, to know what, to show people why it's better to follow the admire than love. You can't do it. You know you can't do it, but you want him to do things the way you want it done. If he's not doing it your way, he becomes an enemy. You begin to gang up against him. You begin to talk trash. One amongst many. What everyone is doing on this social media, we have gained our popularity, but let it be made clear to everyone that you see that cutlass on that part where it is being sharpened, that cut trees, cut everything. That's the same angle and the same part or the same place where it ends starts from. That is how it is. I cannot die in America if I'm not in America. I live here in Nigeria and my death will occur here. I shall be judged by what I did here in my country. This is a parable. Whatever you are doing here in Nigeria, I want you to understand that the people in Nigeria, from the president to the last man, are unstable. That's why you should be doing your thing your way, how you want it, and not being accountable to anyone. So that when your problem comes, you will know how to enjoy it and stomach it and not expect somebody to do a miracle for you. Here is a country where cat eats cat, rat eats rat. What is it called? Shark swallows shark. Yeah. Everyone. The ones that laughs with you are the worst type of people, because amongst them, you find the one that will eliminate you finally. Those ones who are far cannot assess you to know when you'll be available for buying. Is the one here. The way a musician They say he died. Under 2 hours, they are burying a star. Everything like we are in a hurry. Those ones closer. Those ones whose feet are swift to pay or run to your account and deposit money. What is their interest in your life? What are they doing to support the society? What makes them believe that you are the Messiah to save the society? With their hard-earned money, they can touch lives. They can touch lives everywhere. In the music world in Nigeria, we have them, big producers. But even small artists are crying. Talents are everywhere. It is just their own interest first. Instead of bring them up, don't mind. Continue. Now once they start making well, I'm doing well, your name is still there. Some of them are crying that somebody stole their music. Why are they not fighting for these people, for these younger ones who wants to make it through music? But they will be quick to donate millions into your account. What is happening? These are the same people, when they have raised the stake high, when they will put that ladder under you, oh, your crutch will be mighty. That's when you hear a heavy thud. I watch them in the country. I see the way things are happening. I am standing on my own here in this country. I am standing on my own, not expecting miracles. But if it happens, I glorify my chi. Yeah. That's what we call Omo Kachie. That's what we call Omo Kachie in Igbo land. VDM, if you listen to this, you can ask, what is Omo Kachie? When we are maying, I name Anyana Kachi. Are they check a mother bia Kachielu? No. So you must have that mindset now. This one they call you to Abuja, you go and come out, this, that. You haven't gotten to that stage when you become a serious headache to people. No, you haven't gotten to that stage yet. So you can be enjoying the fame now. Enjoy the fame. If it's possible for you to leave this country now, that will be the best. Leave this country so you can see better. You are not seeing things yet. The things you are seeing here is because you are in Nigeria. When you live here and make peace that you are now living abroad, many more things will be opened unto you. You begin to see things that people here cannot see. You start reasoning it in the proper way. That is my advice. Jakpa. Nobody has ever left and returned. They are now based there. I am only telling people here not to expect anything better, because this is that hellfire. That's why I'm making this video in English, that you will understand, and any other person anywhere in the world will listen to me and understand. Whenever they make mention of hell, this is the typical definition of what they're trying to tell you. There is nothing working in the country. Nothing. Discipline, that one died so many years ago. Accountability, they murdered it even before the independence. Justice, go and see that the symbol of justice is being supported with a tree, a stick. In most of the places where you see the symbol, is being supported somehow. No stability. It took Nigeria over 50 years to maintain dollar to 300 and something naira, or 400 naira, 50 something years. But under 1 year, it moved from 400 and jumped to, under 1 year, from 400, it jumped to 1,700. The country is irredeemable. If you are here thinking it will be better, you're a moron. The highest thing you can do is to go and pray. Prayer house is where they give you hope. And the hope is a hopeless one. Once you are leaving that church, you are coming out to face reality. When you start walking home, you check your wallet, you see that you don't have transport fare. So that means you need to look for a lift. Some guys will tell you, sorry, I'm not going that way. I'm seeing someone this side. You have to walk home. Or you enter keke, promising when you get home. What do you have at home? In your account, nothing. On your way home, hunger will touch on you. You begin to think where you go and eat. A whole Senate president of the country says, wherever you see food, go and eat it. And you think there is hope. You think there is anything anyone can do. When they come out of that church, you don't understand. Come out. Come and reason with me. Who did you see in this country that is going to change the situation? Do you see anyone? No one. How many years have you gone to church? Have you seen any changes? Nothing. So praying can never change the price of fuel. Neither will it change anything. School here is not even the way out. You can only be feeding from hand to mouth. After your school, you can. A content creator earns more money than professor. Once I said, if Nigeria should approach me to become a police officer, I will accept on conditions that my salary will be 5 million naira every month, and they will give me a house, 3-bedroom flat, mine, life settlement, and I will have insurance, and they will give me a car. I will become a police officer. Every month, 5 million. Do you know what it means to be a policeman? You call me in the midnight because you are in trouble. I will risk my life coming there to save your own life. I'm here in the station where there are guns and my life is not insured. And you said I'll be a police officer. For what? Even when they brought the report that I want to go and make an arrest and there is no fuel in the car, I have to ask the person who is coming to a complainant now, I'm asking you to buy me fuel to discharge the duty of the government. You say, okay, you want to be a soldier. How much will you pay me to be a soldier? You'll be paying me 10 million naira every month with life insurance. You must insure my life so that if I die in the war front, my family, and signing, we have so many things contained. How government will take care of my family in case I die in the war front? If you can't meet up with it, my life is more precious than this, your work. You, Mr. President, bring your son, make him the field marshal. Bring your daughter, she will serve in the Navy. Bring this one, all of us. When they say Sambisa, they will join us. So that he or she can be earning the same amount we're earning. So when you are fighting for this country, there are so many things I can be telling you here. You begin to see Nigeria that it is done. Nothing is remaining. Look at the lawyers we have. So desperate for money now. They need to survive too. That is why they don't serve justice anymore. Most of the criminals terrorizing the people around us now, most of them, are the ones who are supposed to be in jail. But because of the money they paid, the judge changed everything. And they have to jail an innocent man while the culprit, a criminal, goes scot-free. He's there with us in our societies. How can we have a sane society when such things are happening? Why are they scared of condemning a man and a man act? A certain president in Africa, I think it's Ruto, that says no, it is not their culture. Why are we scared to say it out here that it's not our culture? It's all happening. To even think that people in high places are into such a dirty act. And once they make mention of their names, people will be like, wave that. It's just the way they tarnish people's image. But it's true. When you are fighting for a country like Nigeria, like fighting for your people, just bear it in mind that same people you are fighting for can even turn against you tomorrow. Once they offer that person some amount of money, that person becomes a traitor. When I'm telling you things, I'm using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as a point of the people that knows him is the one that sell him out. There's no way federal government will know that Nnamdi Kanu was in Kenya. It's not possible. So everywhere he goes, are they monitoring him? If somebody that says he's here, see where he's staying, he's coming out here, he's that, he's this, that, and they were making plans. The same man you are feeding will be against you tomorrow. Do you know that someone became my enemy here? You know why? I was on my own. He called me on the phone from India, telling me about a certain student, a small girl that was down with kidney problem, that I should please use my platform and raise money for the girl. I said, okay, please, can we talk about this later? He said, fine. He called me again and continued pressing. He said that he will be the one to monitor the way the money comes in the account. What? I was like, okay, fine. I began this fundraising. That was when kidney transplant was 6 million naira. At the end of the day, the money was completed, that the girl was flown abroad to India with the parents. At the end of the day, it was successfully done and she came back. After a year, she wrote felicitations and gave thanks to so many other people. I checked the list, my name wasn't there. I was like, it's okay. I came out and I made mention of it. Some people were like, please forgive this, that, it's a small girl, what. I was like, fine. Do you know that guy later fought me? Do you know why he was fighting me? Because I disagreed with a certain objective of IPOB. He started fighting me. Now he forgot everything. He was even the one making campaign against me. I decided to just block him off. Some people will want you to do things their way. Now you are doing it your way. They are coming, they love you. Tomorrow they will want you to start doing it their way. You have known me like somebody who criticizes anything that can never benefit others. Because of that alone, they forgot every other thing that ever happened between us. Our people forget easily because there's no more conscience. They don't even have retentive memory. Their Ochenchera Vuvu is malfunctioning as a result of bad governance and the way things are happening. Even the air we breathe is attacking us. That's why everybody here is a chemist. We prescribe ourselves. Once you start feeling ill, it's malaria, it's typhoid. That is the thing here. Everything is upside down. Our air is polluted. Yes, no more conscience. Do you know how many people that died today in the bushes where these people have their camps? People die every day. Are you talking about it? And once you begin to go after a certain issue, you want to unearth the truth, they will come out openly and fight you. The same people you were fighting for. That is the country. So that why I'm saying it is when you start having problem tomorrow, Don't look far that it's coming from America. No, it's coming from within you. So if will be now, just have it at the back of your mind that it can happen at any time. Even Christians here, all the Christians here can still attest to the fact that Bible made it clear that it took Jesus 3 years to be taken out. The very moment he came into the social light, I'm talking of Jesus now, he was making waves. He became famous overnight everywhere. People are talking about him. One Jesus, one, the one called Christ. Jesus, yeah, that. His name was everywhere. He was after everybody, not looking at people's faces. He sits and talks with anyone. The lowly ones, the low life, the middle class, even with the hierarchy. Before you know it, they plotted against him. Just 3 years. They buy him. And that was the end. He knew it was going to happen sooner than later. He knew. That's why each time he was talking to his guys, he said, keep preparing, as you see me like this now, if you don't see me again. They began to say, why every time you are saying this? Where is this place you are going? He knows that his time is almost up. The same way Nnamdi Kanu knew all along that his time was very, very short. So he was trying everything possible to equip some other people that who can continue when he's no more there. Nnamdi Kanu, you see him today, can no longer, even if he comes out today, he can no longer be the Nnamdi Kanu everybody knows. If he comes out now, a lot has changed. He went in when fuel was how much? How much is fuel now? He went in when Buhari was here. So he's not here when Buhari handed power over. He didn't see all these things now. If he comes out now, he's a different person. He has to adapt to the weather first, the lifestyle, everything. I knew. It will take him up to 2 years to hear everything that happened under these 3 years. Before he starts taking decisions, he has to learn the system again because power has changed. The people who are in power now are the same people he was fighting then. They are the ones holding the power still. So if he comes here now, he can't be the same person. It means that morally, they killed him. And psychologically, you can see the effect. You know what it means to be there for how many years? You are no longer seeing your family. You are not seeing your friends. You don't have access to anything, information. You can't speak out. He's a different person now. So this is the system. It is already designed that once they want to silence you, that's how it happens. The way you mention people's names, I do too. I mention people's names. I call them out. Just like one other guy I'm about to call out again. I called him out the other time. He swindled somebody. Took his money. 3 million naira. Promised him visa and he's traveling. He gave him that money. Of course, we know how we cut things up. Because somebody will be like, is he an embassy? Is he an this, that, and we know how we do all these things. When your paper is not okay, it's something that is wrong, it's like, it's done everywhere. People goes to Europe every day. They don't go through your airport or the normal routine. So it happens. And now, you asked me to come to the airport, that I'll be boarding this evening. I came to the airport. You told me that there's no visa. Are you buying visa without, are you buying ticket without visa? And now you have to keep the guy stranded here. He continued asking you, okay, refund me so that I can go. You keep talking bullshit. He later managed to leave after some time. A guy in South Africa, and you know the business we do in South Africa. When they look for you today, you are not here. Tomorrow you are not here. Next tomorrow you are not here. Forget about that customer. That person is gone. And he's here begging you. Okay, return the money for me. Let me find my way. You don't want to. I called him out the other time. People came out and he was begging to withdraw the matter. I took the video down. He said that the guy asked him, when are you going to give me my money complete? He said, give me 2 months from now. Even somebody got involved. They said that he came from the inspector from Imo State and stuff. This is what. I told him, see, before I posted this guy, I've warned him severally. So coming to tell me about tarnishing somebody's image or that is nonsense to me. It's rubbish. Everything is not about police. If you want us to go to police, we can go to police. But the fact still remains that you're a criminal. And after the police, we can still sort it outside on the street. If you want me to sign any undertaking, I will sign it. But we must surely meet each other outside. That's a must for you to understand that money, I suffered to make it. Government didn't give me that money. And government cannot tell me how I can get back my money. No ways. Even if it's 1 million judges in this country, they can never tell me that this is how I get back my money. It's not done. It is not. If you want to put me in jail, put me in jail. And when I come out again, I will make sure that I get my money in my own way. In the value, I will tell you as at that moment. It's not going to be the amount I gave you then. I'm still going to post him for everybody to see, because that day came. He didn't want to pay the money. He continued again. He started the whole matter again. Even that the one that claimed to be a police officer that came into this matter, even at a point told me that he doesn't understand this guy anymore. It's as if you have given me even 1 million out of the money or something. You didn't do anything. And I've warned him many times again. I am going to post you again. And I'm going to tell the whole world the kind of person you are. And why I will tell them is for people to refrain from having businesses with you. I've been warning him. He doesn't want to comply. This thing happened in September. He said that September 18th he will pay. September came and passed. At the end of the month, he said that he paid money into his own account. And that account was having issues. I'm like, since you know your account was having issues, why didn't you pay direct to that person's account? And you told me that you have his account. So what stops you from paying? And you told me initially, like 4 months ago, that you'll be coming back to Nigeria to fix your own account, that you have up to 50 million naira in that account. That once you're able to clear 1 or 2 with EFCC or whatever, you pay that 3 million instantly. I believed you, and at the end of the day, you didn't do any of these things. Now the same account is where you are claiming that you just paid in some money into. You are not talking to a fool. And I waited. September came and passed. October passed again. I continue warning this guy. This is November. If I post him tomorrow, somebody will come out and start talking nonsense. You are tarnishing people's image. Before I started all these things, I got myself prepared. You could see that I don't fear anybody, but it's going to be an individual fight. Even if you are working for government, whatever position you hold in the government, I will never fight you as a government official. I will fight you individually for whatever you do to me. That is it. If you're a police officer, you are an army or whatever, at the end of the day, when the uniform you are wearing is no longer on your body, we will settle our scores. That one is sure banker. The way you are equipped is not the way I'm equipped. We have different ideologies. I'm an army of one. That is what I am. I will fight you like my fellow man, not as a government official. I'm not bothering the government. I am making my money in my own way. I'm not asking government to give me money. So if I suffer to make that money, and somebody like me who refused to go and suffer like me comes and take that money in a tricky way, and I want to get back my money, government steps in to tell me he doesn't want us to die in this matter. He wants to make peace. Do you want me to have peace in life when you didn't bother about me all these years? So don't bother yourself. Save that your strength and your energy. I'll know what to do. It's my sweat. So this is what I believe in. I know that one day the end will come. And it might not happen the way I want it to happen. So even you now that things are happening this way, I still want to make you understand that This is where you have your own problem from what is happening now. Continue doing it your own way. Don't let anybody lure you out of the way you have planned it. It has happened to so many people. It takes the inner one to bring that person down. I read in the Bible about the Samson, who was the strongest. He was everything. They were looking for a way to get him. They have devised everything they could, but they couldn't get him. So they felt that the best way was to go through the girlfriend. And they used the girlfriend to bring him down. You went and showed us a school that doesn't have a roof and all that. One of the things that I do, and I love it so much, you are fighting for these younger ones. Then, if it's possible, for you, VDM, if it's possible, I will still ask you, if you can empty that account, empty that your NGO account, organize a little place where these children that have special talents will be groomed. Let them go through anything computer, both fixing, both developing of apps, everything concerning computer. Even if you have 20 people to go through that, your school, people, let's see how many people that will help and fund in growing the future leaders, in shaping the future of these youth. So if it's in your agenda, I will ask you and I will pray you, please continue with it. Don't let anything derail you from it. Your time may not be long. The prophets doesn't last for long. The fearless ones doesn't last long. Whatever opportunity, now let it not be tomorrow. I will. Let that willingness be put in practice now as it is hot. In this era we are in, it's easy to rush in and rush out. That's people. So that when you look back, you will see, yes, when that fame, when the ovation was high, I was able to do this. That's all I have to say on that very aspect. Please, let that thing be an investment upon the children. Let the children now, let them have that direction. If we want to change everything about us, I believe that we have to start from the children. Yes, not people like us now. There is no hope anymore. Everything we are working for now, let it be upon these children. Let's see how they can help us and change things, because we failed, not because we wanted to, but because of the bad governance. They derailed us, they confused us, they made us not to have focus, they made us lazy. And everything we have been hearing ever since we were young is the same story we've been hearing till date. I will build roads, and you see the roads being constructed, but that road can never last. The road will get spoiled before that tenure ends. Another one comes again and promise you the same road. We will never sit back and ask, why is it that this road has been spoiling? So that we know that when we ask, they will tell us. Maybe the quality, seeing that heavy trucks are passing here, so it means that if they are using 20 tons, that it should be times 3 now for it to last long. If the road is 60 kilometers, just manage 20 kilometers. Yes, for now. Another one can come and continue there. The people that will have that mindset are these younger ones. They destroyed us now. The worst destruction that comes was the destruction, the format of religion. That's where they fucked us up. Government already fucked us. Now they kicked us into the religion, and then that one now finished its job. None of us can think straight now. Imagine me believing that my situation can change when I go on my knees. Going on my knees means I'm on my lowest now. I don't know what next to do. I'm confused. Then I have to psyche myself, thinking of what is not there. At the end of the day, I say I feel relieved. Relieved on what? After feeling that relieved, then walk out there. Let's see what you have. You go out there now at your workplace, everywhere is dry. Nobody is buying. You sit from morning till night. You come back again. You continue praying. And now you want to ask your customers why they are no longer coming. They tell you no money, no money. So you see that prayer cannot bring in money. When we are telling the people about this whole praying stuff, night vigils, evangelism, what, it doesn't bring anything good in the country. Since we've been praying, look at people. Because there is hunger, nobody has conscience. You can buy people over easily. Those Europeans you see now who goes into power and they are trying to exhibit that their goodness is because they are okay. Why steal people's money when they are okay? So there is no need for greed. The grandmother is receiving salary. The grandpa is receiving. His own mother is on salary. The father is on salary. He too is on free education. So why should you go into office and start stealing? This is how they wanted us to end up. If there is anyone amongst them who will come out to gather them together, anyone that will ever make them to see the light of the day, anyone that will encourage them to stand with one voice to fight us, we will come together and suppress that person. That is what is written. They may not show you the booklet, but it's written in their hearts one by one. Somebody who is willing to pay any amount of money to get into office. Oh, and he's telling you he's going there to serve you, but you are paying me. That's why when he gets there, he doesn't care about you. You complain for 8 years, and you continue until you get tired of complaining. Our parents complained until they got tired. They died. And we've been complaining, and we are almost tired. One day we'll all die and go. This ones will continue. It's a cycle. For us to break that chain is all about going to the grassroots now, because that is where we started having problems. They didn't change it from us. That's why we are in it. We can change it from these ones now. Tell them the truth. Stop them from going attending all these religious stuffs. It doesn't put food on anybody's table. The time we spend, or the time our children spends reciting the book of Genesis, Exodus and stuff, if they had used that time to go through science and technological stuffs, their life would never have remained the same. We are talking of people that will tell us in our old age that everything is fine. Don't worry, I will look after you. I will take care of you. Us now, we can't even guarantee our parents that we can take care of them. And tomorrow we'll expect these ones to look after us. How will they make it when we couldn't make it? It's gonna be the same mindset that somebody died for you. Who was that died for me? That there is certain what somewhere. No, come on, man. If not for internet, technology, we wouldn't know that you can be sleeping and be making money. Somebody went into Big Brother's house, kissing, showing their boobs. And even when they are sleeping, I'm awake watching them. Can you see that? They're making their money while they are sleeping. Power of tech children. How they can diversify, the things they can do, the possibility of making it still, tapping from these people. Is it not from mainstream media came all this social media? There are so many they can tap into and make their own money. They will be sleeping, money will be running. I make a video, let's say my page is monetized. I make a video and I'm lying down there in night. I'm tired. Somebody's watching my video and I'm making money. So when these children knows that it's possible, they will want to key in. And when they key in and they wake up in the morning, they check their account, they see that already, maybe he has $500. This one says $400. This one says, are you going to go down on your knees again and continue praying? What are you praying for? At your age, 17 years, on daily basis, you are making at least $100. If you're making $100 every day, in 1 month, you know how much? Okay, let's say in 1 month you made $3,000. Do you know how much is $3,000? Close to 5 million naira in a month. 17 years. Tell me what's your problem? You'll be driving a big car, buy the house you want, throw parties, spend money, live a luxury life, because these whites are living luxury lives. That's why we want to be like them. We want to travel. All the movies we watch, we want to watch them. We love their lifestyle, want to emulate them, knowing fully well that we don't have money or source of income. You saw Beyonce with expensive wig. You here in Nigeria that has nothing doing, you want to wear the same wig. If you want to wear that wig, then make the money. Beyonce is singing. Can you sing? You are not singing. Can you dance? You are not dancing. What can you do just to show your ass? You say as if you are putting that your ass on TV, dancing for maybe Fino and all these people to make money with the ass, just to come on Facebook and be checking your ass. That's all. You are not going to make money through that way. The next thing is you start prostituting your body. Put the camera down. Put the camera down. That's what you'll be hearing. Again, we just lie down here and make us to be seeing one side of her breast. She'll be checking it and telling you what you send to her. And you'll be sending. Send me heart. Send me weather glass. Just like that. If we can pass a good message, not a message of hope, a message of reality, you can be hopeful and it will never materialize. But there are those ones which you know, of course, must materialize. The very moment we start thinking this way and forget anything about government or thinking anything good will come out of them, you know that you are a lone ranger here. You know why? You know why? If you see any guy coming from South Africa, do you know the name they call them? Any guy that came from South Africa has a name. His name is a soldier. Every South African guy is a soldier. I'm not talking about indigenous of South Africa, the Zulus. We Nigerians that travel to South Africa, when we come back, even there, we call each other soldier. It's what we are. You're a soldier because this is battlefield. Your government doesn't know where you are. They don't care. Even your parents don't know what you're doing there. You are in the war front. You may return. You might never come back. So you're a soldier. You have, once they call you a soldier, you know the life of a soldier. A soldier can fall at any time and life goes on. The family will just bury and wave it off and continue. That's what you are. That's what, if you have that mindset, know that all these things we are saying, they can fight us with it at any time. So when you are saying all these things, be ready for what comes out of it. Before they will start targeting you, you would have come of age now. Bro, if I was a guy on Facebook, I see Chobiki and Iki Ebunka. Now, I boy, I know. Oh, why are you going to there? The only person that can come for you is like Ebukobi, you know, because you said this, that they put you. That one is my chicken, this thing. I'm telling you about the real thing. See what they are charging Mazen Nanikano with. Terrorism. And what again? And so many other things anyway. They are charging him with. Once your case get to that level, if you are there, treason, thank you. Treason. Not slander, not impersonation. All these things are small cases. Once it gets to that one, treason, terrorism, first of all, they prescribed his own organization to cripple him. The next thing, python dancing in his compound. Have you heard that before? So once it sets in, he began to see the reality. The reality was that Now, they are after my life. If I don't make a move, it will be my end. That's why he disappeared. Nobody knew what happened, where he was, until 1 year later, he surfaced somewhere in Israel. And there was joy that he was seen again. And from that day, he appeared there. They began to monitor him again. They started planning on how to bring him down. Because there, he continued passing the message. He continued fighting for the oppressed. He continued opening the eyes of the people. Let them see. And the eyes of the people that I am sitting here opening is that nobody, not your organization, not your, nothing, nobody will die for you. Nobody cares. Even out of them, your downfall will come. Even there was a day I said, if I was to be, if I were Nanikan, if I come out from that place, I will just wave bye to everybody. To go and be myself. Somebody said in the Bible, wherever you go, I will go. Your people shall be my people. Do you know the story of Ruth and Naomi? Perfect love. Wherever you go, I will follow you go. But you are from different people. Yes, your own people now will become my people. Let's go. And they marched off. When they took Nandikan, how many people went there and said, where he is, I want to be? You know, they had Roy, didn't they be, didn't they? Can everybody say, we too know that. Then you will die like Jesus. You sacrifice. And at the end of the day, your name will not be heard. They can only promote who they want to promote. The real ones, they don't promote the right people. Any upright person, they know they promote them. The best INEC president, the best one, was never honored in Nigeria. He's an Igbo man, Humphrey Wose. He's the one that ever conducted the best election in Nigeria. Where was he honored? He was never honored. He died. He didn't even get a national burial. The ones they will promote, they learned it from their masters. When you see somebody they are promoting, enter house. Leave these people. You're on your own. No? If you continue listening to these people, you are finished. Anytime we talk about fake miracles, listen, look, you see that they don't listen, they don't care. Because they know that you are just jumping from frying pan to fire. You think, okay, anything good will be happening there, and they're getting their fair share. The thing is, anytime we want election, you must deliver your polling station, which is your church, and it's a must. Be chopping your own, we'll be chopping our own. Or tell me, why would a policeman arrest somebody because he's smoking weed, but refuse to go and arrest somebody who has murdered a fellow human being, only to come in the church and says, this is my testimony and God delivered me, and police didn't come to arrest that person to go and prove beyond reasonable doubt that he was innocent, and even show the body of the person he killed so that the family will go and mortalize the soul? Have you seen them make such arrest that after a testimony, a man was arrested after he confessed to killing somebody? What? Have you seen that happen? That has never happened, not to my knowledge. But because you are caught with weed, they will throw you in jail. Some people lasted. I saw some group of Mazob members that was released. They say that they spent 15 years in jail. They were taken in 2000 and was it 2007? Yeah, or 2009, somewhere around that time. And you hear this one, I will tell you that he just told his people that he's coming. He thought it's something of 1 hour. Even his shop was open. That 1 hour I'm coming, he's still there for 14 years, and on the 15th one he was released. This is how it has been. When you go and serve 15 years in jail, coming out, you know that your life is finished already. If you went in as 35 years old and you spent 15, you are coming out a 50 years old man. Where will you start and what can you achieve afterwards? You think your shop will be closed. Even if your shop was sealed and kept for you, the kind of goods you have then, is it what you'll be selling now? Ịma na nga na-emetụ n'isi. O nwere ejecha nga pụta bụrụ the same person. O nwere ọgwụ a na-agba mmadụ na nga. E nwere ike agba gị epụta ị na-eko eko. Ị na-ekwusasị ekwusasị. Ị na-emeka ya. Your own brothers abịara meeting si ha bụkwa onye anọ na-eko eko. Ị na-ekwuzi okwu otu a ka ị ga-esi na-ene gị anya. Enesịa gị anya fee n'isi. Just like that. Obodo a just dala onye ọbụla agasasị ya. If you find a way, if you know if there is any way you can leave this country, the better for you. Are you staying here for who? Why didn't the government stop the best doctors we have from traveling to Saudi Arabia? Some went to Canada, some went to UK. Where were they? So why would they keep you here? Are you the one to fix the country? Do they even want this country fixed? You are not the one to fix it. Except you be among the people, the tools they are using to fix whatever they want. Because they are fighting for themselves. And they don't want anybody to challenge them. See the Uber driver that was harassed and assaulted by a member of House of Rep. He later dropped the case. Even went down to apologize to somebody that was bullying him. I saw people making comments. Some people says he has been bought over. He has collected money. This, that. And the people who are the legal team just has to say whatever they said, that they are dropping their this thing. They are no longer, all these things are stories. See the person who everybody came together, Nigerians rallied around him to fight for him. Look at him. These people you are fighting for, some of them are not even worth it. So just know that your reward is in the hands of your maker. That's all. Not these people. Don't ever try to please them. Anything your mind tells you to do, do it. Because on the final day, they will still betray you. I read that Peter betrayed Jesus. Yes. Which one betrayed him? Judas. Peter denied him. And so many other things happened. All those other disciples who were hearing their names, no one showed up that day. It was only Peter that followed from that angle. He was coming from even a distance. He wasn't so close. He was scared. So where were the rest? They said the other one went and bought a piece of land and killed himself. And it didn't happen just under a day. You just don't go to buy a land. You buy now. You want to... No. They didn't specify how long it took him to kill himself. And where were the rest? So that's why I used that girl, for example. It's even one of the reasons I stopped raising money for people or doing what. I was into it, but because of people you are doing it for. Most of them are ungrateful. Most of them are ungrateful. But sometimes it's not their fault. It is exactly how the government wants it. That's why they want to impoverish everybody. Everybody must be at its lowest, so that once they give you Indomie, you are willing to sing. Whatever they bring to you, you won't have to say no. They don't tell you anything where you see, anywhere you see food, make you shop. You know what it means. And it's coming from a president. It could be Senate, it could be whatever. President is president. As a young man you are, You are vibrant. You are doing well. Touching it where you're supposed to. But watch it. Watching it not against those people, but watch it amongst your friends. Whatever information that people will get out there will definitely come from them. They comes now in the name of friends. Most of them are here because of what your friendship could bestow upon them. That is why they are closely attached to you, becoming good friends, closer friends, what. None of them are real. Fake people. They come, they laugh with you, behind you, they talk nonsense. They're everywhere. Watch out for them. Continue doing what you're doing, but they will be the one to bring you down. It's either sooner or later. Whenever it occurs, just don't look out there. Don't think it's far. I will put this to you, VDM. What you eat is not what gives you ulcer. You get ulcer from what is eating you. Let me put it clear to you. You don't get ulcer from what you eat. You get ulcer from what is eating you. This is the parable. I hope it's clear to you. You are not a child. You are not a child. I just told you how it is. This country is a hopeless one. There is no future at all. Your leaders are busy talking nonsense. Do you know that? Is it not Mali has just paid off their debt? They are no longer owing. They use their resources after they sent away their colonial masters. They were able to do whatever they can and pay off. Nigeria is still swimming in debt that ran into trillions of. All this money you borrowed, what did you do with it? Nothing. Any economic project? Nothing. Any development? Nothing. Trillions of. You look into those people's life, you see a tremendous change. They cut down on everything. They cut down on their frivolities. They cut down on governance. They cut down everywhere. And today they are debt free. How did they make it happen? How was it able to happen? So it's possible that when you turn your back on those people you think you can never do without, you see that you can still survive. They turned their backs on even France. And today, even France is coming around to beg. Now, float the echo. They want this echo. If we ECOWAS can do something, who is in the ECOWAS now? Is it all these sleeping people? Is it Ghana? Is it Nigeria? Look at their names. Look at the presidents. When they come to where the world presidents are standing, you see them like old dying chicken. They'll be like this. See, Nigerian president can't even stand well. See Zelensky, a young smart man wearing jeans, moving. Didn't you see him with Trump? Our own, they will just wear one long, the speech must be written. You see smart presidents talking. Russian president, when you see him walking, you know that this is a man walking. He's not joking with you. He came here for business. He's walking with his bow leg. You know, send you message. Look at Israeli president in the Netanyahu. You know, send you. That's the president talking. See Trump. Hello. He's Trump talking. See our own Cameroonian president, 90-something years. A man, an ancestor on the seat of power. See Nigeria, an ancestor in the seat of power. Go around and see them. See Ghana, great grandfather. The other one, we saw him peeing on the body. Some can't even walk. Resign, they don't want to resign. And you say you want this continent to move forward. Go to North Africa, the same Africa we came from. Go to Algeria and see for yourself. Go to Morocco and see edifice. Magnanimous. Go and see. Go to Egypt. Go to Tunisia. Their life is fixed. Everything is fine. You come down this side. We are just talking nonsense. No future, no plan. A governor will brag for even erecting roundabout that I can. You now see some countries that are 50 million, 40 million, 30 million are struggling. And here you are trying to carry 200 and something million along. And you see that this heavy load is too much. Share it, divide it in some portions so that at least people can feed. There's division of labor. North, oya. East, oya. West, oya. The middle belt, oya. Chap. Make we see how it go work. If you suggest it, it's treason. Then people are hungry. When there was subsidy, everything was fine. And no country of the world has come here to strangle us that we have not paid. We were even borrowing small. And now, you took out the subsidy. We didn't see the money anywhere. That money you removed, where is that money going into? And what is it being used for? Are you using it to pay off the national debt or what? Now nobody will talk. If you talk, it's treason. If you are willing to face treason charges, then talk. That is what it is. If you know you can stand the treason charge, then talk about it. So anytime you wear your clothes, you come out here, you want to talk about Nigeria and the bad governance, just bear in mind that DSS can knock on your door tomorrow for treason. That English, eh? They make everything get one kind weight. Treason. So my brother, na the country where they live, if you know say if you dey do this thing, if you just buy your ticket, you find visa, come out here, go somewhere, go dey do your thing. This country, the people that bought it, the people that is controlling it, the people that owns it, doesn't want people to be eating 3 times a day. They have signed it. That's why any president that comes in will be worse than the one that left. That's how it is. At some point, you'll be wishing that old one is still here. Even with all the nonsense he did, you wish that he's still here. That you are better off. At least. They continue milking you. You know that word, revolution. The one that is going to work is not the one you do on the street. It's the one you do upstairs. Revolution of the mind. Revolutionize. Tear down a lot of nonsense in your head. Somebody is telling you where you are going when you die here. Oga, give me money, make I survive first. Forget when I go die. Make I chop first, survive here. Make my children go school. Make I feel give these children the life they deserve. Me too. I deserve to live a better life. You go to South Africa, you see all these single mothers, even you see them. They are feeding well, coming back from work. If you check out their outfit, it's money. They come back, they go home. When it's time for party, they tell you, oh, they are going to party. There is job. Just that some of them are lazy. You see your girlfriend, after a while she tells you, I am tired. You be like, you are not going to work anymore. I am tired. I don't want to work. There is job. They don't want to work. South Africa here. Forget that things are just going haywire now. Out of mismanagement and what. There was a time. I remember when I went to South Africa newly. Somebody with a very nice job with good pay. The next thing, I'm tired. You be like, what do you mean you are tired? You mean you don't want to work? Yes, I don't want. I don't want. I will work later. You will lose your job. You say, yes, I resign. I'm like, God loves you guys. You guys are okay. Come to my place now. Was there a job and I came here? I went to their studio. the way we have NTA. I went to SABC. What I saw, it's after I saw it, I'm like, I'm not leaving back to Nigeria. I'm staying here. We went there on tour. You pay on a certain day when they will take you around. We were even walking. I didn't even know it was underground. We were walking under the ground. From here to where? Come and see the kind of lights they hung there. There I saw the studios. What all the soap operas that I watch on TV. The studios were there. I'm like, oh, I was seeing a different thing from me and my Nollywood now. Nollywood, where we shoot a movie with one camera. Back in those days, you rent one camera, one. Even the light, if the manage to come with double 2K, 2 and one big distance, that's all. Microphone, sometimes microphone don't spoil. They put this one around, they will delay your production. They will not have to send from Lagos. Yeah? I went there. Even when they were shooting, I was involved in one advert. I was advertising for MTN. At some point, I looked up there. I even saw one camera. I saw one white man. The same camera you see in the stadium when Man U is playing, those long ones, is there. I checked there. Another one was there. There. All the corners, cameras everywhere. I'm like, wow. Come and see the way they shoot. When you are an actor, you are an actor. You sign a contract. When call me to come and sign a contract, I'm like, wow. They come and sign a contract. Things you never thought of happening was happening, like in South Africa. And it was winter. You understand? So with my winter jacket, I was feeling like, yo, I mean, I brought they make tea for you now. It's even there, go and make your tea. You make your tea and you be, yeah, I'm a Nigerian. Oh, wow, that's beating you. With a form. They took me around. I saw studios, everything. So I was looking at it. I was looking at Nigeria. I came to conclusion that this is that heaven. I read it in the Bible. And when I saw those blacks there, I knew that even that heaven, there are still slaves there. Because the person that preached me of this heaven, that gave me this book as a guide, has even turned me into a slave. So why wouldn't there be slave in the heavens? Right. Even Lazarus went to heaven, right? What was his condition in that heaven where he was? Go and read about him very well. Was he in the best place in that heaven? Just a moment. Who did? Was he in the best part of that heaven? He wasn't. So I compared Nigeria to other countries. We are in decadence. I'm telling you, we're in decadence. The ones you call honorable members now are the ones that has dents in their identity. They have dents in their profiles. The one that became your Senate president, the Senate president today, who doesn't know his story in this country? And the governors you call governor today, look at the process that brought them to power. What is honorable about those even members of the House of Assemblies? What is honorable about them? How many of them had good record in where they are coming from? How many of them? Oh, he was squatting with Abraham in Abraham's bosom. Any man that is being in somebody's bosom, I don't trust that man. So I don't want to go there anyway. So in this very country, whatever happens to you here, you are on your own. I wouldn't want when you are facing anything tomorrow, or when you eventually come out, you'll be thinking that people left you and people doesn't care about you when you were in your lowest. Don't think anybody is coming to be in that your lowest with you. They can only render help. That's if they want. It's not, that's when you will know that it's not everybody that sings of your praise that loves you. It's only when the ships are down. Do you know what is a friend? Patience with that, try to write me. A true friend is that very one when you are in jail. He's next to you, telling you, now we fuck up. Oh. Hey, see the way with the police, they chase us, they chase us, they chase. Oh boy, like say we know for jump pentagon at that moment, they don't go see us again. Now this one be the true friend. But your friend is there by the counter, trying to secure your release. I want you to see the categories now. There is the one that was taking that risk with you. He's the one that was caught with you. Both of you went to jail together. That was the true friend. Then there's a good friend. That one that came to the police station to secure your bail. And then there were friends outside police station. Some were in the cars, some were on top of their bike. Some are waiting for you in the bar to hear the good news that you are out. You come and join them, so they will celebrate your release. There are categories of friends. You must learn to categorize. So when things happens like this, you don't go start having ideas or, like feeling bad that people you thought would have been there were not there. You come to Nigeria, you opened up a business and you left. And 2-3 years later, nothing was accounted for. And you are now picking offense. Yeah. When you started planning, you are not going to be here. Just know it that this business will not thrive. Whoever is managing it can manage it to his own ability. It's what he knows that he can do. Did you take your time to train him? To tell you what, you don't have the time. You think that to train somebody for business is something that can, do you know how many years somebody can go for boy? 6 years. You just came here, you established a business and ran back because you don't have time, and now you are expecting him to do what? Maybe he's a thief, or he has a friend as a thief. That will come and coach him. Under some period of time, he will learn how to steal. He'll be stealing your money until he has graduated. Nothing was left. That's when you begin to notice that something is happening. You can only come here and rant and go back. These are realities of life. Where you are is where your spirit is. If you are not there, you are not there. Those friends you make, some of them you don't even know them. Like this is what they can do. You don't know. That's why when I see people fighting for their pastors, I see morons, idiots. You are fighting for somebody you are not even living with. Imagine. Somebody you are not living with is somebody you are fighting for. We are human beings. We are unstable. That's why we come out to tell me about God's perfect creation. This I tell you that God himself is not perfect. If he's one that created us, his creation was not perfect. He made a lot of mistakes. The job wasn't properly done. So I begin to question who did this job. He didn't do it well. I don't see why you create some people. Somebody like Blessing CEO. You created her. You gave her a tongue. You couldn't give her ass. And you say it's a perfect creation. How can you give somebody tongue? You don't give a nyash. And now they pay now. You know now she won't take come out they blame you. Say God, well, why did you create me this way? You know one talker. You think they pay now. You check. You don't know what he go do. You run, go meet one doctor. Say them tear nyash. Make them put something, maybe cotton wool, anything. Silicone. Just ranger, make it. This God knows how to create. And we know the truth. This is when we talk truth. We don't lie to ourselves. Even you VDM, you know. Sometimes you know they lie, two lies say you short. You know what maybe say you be giant, may you tall reach me. I know. The thing they pay you for body, but now you know they wear clothes again. Every time singlet, maybe for they see your chest. The chest is original. Not original. When we tell each other true now. Okay, go wear shirt, Joe. Wait till they happen. They see they plait hair. If every Nigerian start to plait hair now, I wonder how Western world will take us serious. Imagine through they go one summit, through plait hair, put earring, wear singlet, pumping chest. They go there, come out. God, they tell them all the presidents of the world, ladies and gentlemen, NATO, they address them. Because they tell them climate change, that's why I don't wear clothes anymore. Like there is heat everywhere, the heat wave in Africa. It's like no balance, my dear. Because the way he create no good. He create finish person they die. Even when you want enjoy your money, you go just die. Wetin come kill dey say na mysterious circumstance. Wetin which one be mysterious circumstance? Na so person die one time before now we don dey hear say the person carry HIV that time say na him kill am, and we dey hear say person still dey at ten d to him nyash that time. You see na when the guy suppose dey alive dey chop him money, see wetin kill am. The job no dey. If na me create am, you no go die. Wetin wan kill you na? I create you make you die. I go create you well. Wetin I go put for your heart na wetin I wan make e dey there. To show my perfection. If na work you dey work, I go put am for you so that the way wey we dey set alarm 5 a.m. na so I go set am. You go dey your heart. The when that time reach, you start the work. No be this one wey you go sit down here now. Anything wey dey happen na compelling. Come make we go. You jump out. Abeg make we sit down. We sit down. You no get direction. You no get wetin to do. Person just call you, come online, come online. You jump, come online. You no see this gossip. Hey, you go come gossip for 3 hours. Go make comments. Just nothing. You say na perfect creation. Say the God wey create this thing dey perfect. And when he create am finish, you no gree tell us where him dey. So that if we dey get difficulties, make we go meet and discuss am. Why you wan make we dey pray? And no be say if we pray dey answer. You know the answer. You just run comot. Leave us here. Sickness come, we die. Hunger come, we die. People go just wan settle their case. They put fight. Who gon die? Na me, they go come bomb. The two. You no go hear say one president die. For where? Wetin wan kill am. And that country wey dey fire rocket no in office. Instead make dem direct the missile make e go in office go kill am. They go come go dey kill people wey no do anything. You sef think am na. This one wey dey happen for Gaza, dey happen for Palestine, dey happen for Iran, this that. Say they no know their houses, they no know their offices. Killing women and children, innocent children, all those CNN, their tongue, every. Ask them why they no see the president office, nuke am. Any God will come out say na him create human beings. Anyone will go claim am say na him create us. Make I dey tell am now. Any day wey you plan to show your face say na you create human beings. Me I dey tell you today say you are the worst among the gods. Your creation no good. Wetin you create no good. See their heart very dark, very dirty, very wicked. That's what dem be. So wetin you create, e no work. Sense they no get. Only one man go manipulate over 5,000 people. Only one man. Just carry microphone, wear suit, they speak grammar. Make I prophesy. One go just dey somewhere, carry microphone, dey check. You know, say phone, the camera dey there. There's somebody somewhere. Your name is this. If you, I see you dying. This, that. You know, they see own mama will go die. You. After that prophecy, maybe some days later, you go, yes, say person die for a compound. But that way they do that rubbish. You know, they prophesy rich in family. Guess what? God, they control people. You know, say everybody, among these 1,000 people where they here, there must be 5 people here where their name go be Obi. Chinedu. Okuchuku. You all mention one name, talk one, because all of us will suffer similar thing na hunger. Most of us don't get money. So anything where you talk concerning poverty, all of us will everybody want you say that this person they do harm. Everybody want you say now this thing make her never hammer. All of us, our ears they open. Now you go make person bad finish, wear clothes. Waka go sit down somewhere where they call church. Because they listen to one idiot, they tell her this no nonsense. Everybody they crazy here now. Now person create these things now. One day I call them, they tell them, say, if one day you go find and say you be robot too. They say, make I go see that. You be robot. When they don't use you finish, you go die, come out. You born another one. You robot. What do they do here, you know? You can't ask the robot. Why God create you? Hey, he create you, I can't watch him. So what did he create you now just to come watch him? What are you gonna eat before you watch it? It's not signed. No agreement. Say if you don't provide that. And somebody there somewhere they control your mind. They will tell you say, now this thing create you, and the purpose of creating you that make you the praiser, the worshiper. But in that place, you know, include your welfare, your feeding. See all these House of Assembly members, all these leaders, their own, they include everything, write and down, make agreement, say your wardrobe allowance guaranteed. Medical allowance, you go medical checkup or leave. Annual leave dey there, and the money wey they go pay you, you don dey ready. Every month, even newspaper wey you dey read is covered. Wi-Fi wey go dey your house is covered. They go carry the police, give you secretary, give you PA, give you kitchen, everything. Na so this one wey create you suppose come, you and them sit down and write agreement. Na him go dey feed you like sheep. Now sheep dey chop leaf. That's why he want in the morning make you enter bush. If na akwukwo akpu you see, put for mouth. If na akwukwo ede, you put for mouth. Just chew anything. The bush is there before you. Now waiting you come. So when I tell you say in work no good, you don't see am. And if you disturb am too much, e go kill you. He no need disturbance. So if hunger won't kill you, make it kill you, throw away. If hunger won't kill you, make it kill you, make it die. You know, send you. If you murmur, even for Bible, the ones who say, now wow, for leave us for Egypt here. If na cucumber be with the shop. This one we don't come out for main road now. Food we don't see. Even water no day. Moses, we don't see water now. Wait till they happen. Give us water. Moses self, small thing, they don't vex. Carry phone, put for ear. This will they disturb me. Oh. They say na water. You for leave them for Egypt. Oh. And true. This thing I don't like her. Why you they delay now? So say no, they talk to me anyhow like that. Go there to the water, just so many go. You go there out of vexation, carry the stick, hit and there. Water come they come and come they. You see everything little if you just disturb them, you don't vex. You see all those people way murmur, way talk bad about them, he go kill all of them. True, he kill them. Check out now. Check the God way they tell me say, make I rely on him. You can't read. You can't go read one place. Say casting upon him all my burden, for he cares. Oga, how he take care? Do you know how much I just paid for rent last month? How did I get that money? You know how much why they pay? If I tell you the rent why they pay alone, You go pay here, pay here, pay here, pay here, pay here. You dey pay only for you. You no get people wey you better pass. So rent alone, come check the heap. That person wey create you, you no dey give you anything o. You no open any business for you. Even the one wey you manage open, you borrow money open am, you still dey struggle. You go come turn around again, dey threa ten you say you go punish you, say you no come bring tithe because of that you go bring that 10%. Tell you say you wey be girl, say if you no dey pay, and say make you forget marriage o. If you no pay that tithe, you no go marry. If I'm with me now, wey be say I feel wey be injustice, say I must fight am. You sef, why I dey fight for? To liberate you. Go come turn around, dey tell me say, be careful of wetin you dey talk o. Don joke with. Him wey dey joke with my life nko? Which kind future, which kind life I get when I no get money for account? Which kind life I get when I carry sickness dey waka? Every now and then it's malaria. My life now na mkpologwu. If I no drink Panadol, I go drink paracetamol. One day I go drink Indoseed, that. If I come say, okay, say this is not too much, make I confront am one-on-one. If you wan kill me, make e kill me. You go come dey tell me nonsense. Okay, now I don pull myself out already. You still turn around, come dey tell me say, make I carry my life give am o. Say na him be Lord. I dey look you wey him dey Lord. Money you. Everything dey happen. Sometimes you come back, your landlord don lock your door. You see dey tell another person make he carry life give am. So you wan make all of us just dey like this, dey turn round and round, and I go, you create me. Me, I cannot create this nonsense you create. If I had the opportunity, that's why when people born, when they don create their own, because when you don born pikin, you don create. You go want make that pikin walk in the ways wey go better for am. You go dey guide am, dey nurture am, dey teach am make e no dey lazy, teach am respect and manners, teach am morals, teach am how to go about their daily life. That's why today you see that we send our children to school at a very tender age, is to pass a message that nobody sits at home in the morning, that every morning you must get ready and get out from the house. You cannot make money sitting in the house. Nothing good will happen to you sitting in the house on a daily basis. So you teach your children to go and make money or to move out of the house. You see, when we create our own, we try to pass a message. Him wey create, wetin him tell you? Go tell white man make he write something, come dey teach you. He no like you. That's why he no come tell you. Then one idiot wey me and dey pursue small animal inside bush yesterday go come tell me say, say God don call am. He call you make you do wetin, make you dey help am dey collect tithe. Just go there, read this thing, read am. Tell them make dem give me my tithe. Oga, carry that your book, put am there. That tax I no pay. Na who get money dey pay tax? Dey pay tax. So my guy, I don tell you wetin I fit tell you. This country, all of us dey here, but na the truth I tell you. Okay, somebody made a comment. Let's look at the comment. He says, my brother, I wish you will know who is talking to you. His name is Chuck Springs. God said he created us in his image. All your sixth sense are free. What you are speaking was given to you free. Bros, you expect God to be omniperfect? Please change your mindset. Tell us God you believe in. Okay, I will start from the last part. You say, tell us God you believe in. The God I believe in is myself. Did you hear what I said? The God I believe in. No, you must hear it. A lie. You go hear them. Facebook, don't fuck up. The God I believe in is me. I believe in myself. I am the God, and I believe in myself. I do all things within my powers. Anything beyond my power, I'm helpless there. So when you say you wish I will know who is talking to me, and your name is Chuck Springs, I guess you are my brother. He said God created us in his own image. Did God tell you he created you in his own image, or you read it in a book a white man brought to you? Did your father tell you that God told him that he created you in his own image? He created you in his own image and then decide to make you black and make somebody white, and that person becomes your superior. He himself is white. He that died for you is white. Then the person who is tormenting you is black. See what you are believing in. Now he says, all your sixth sense are free. Which one do you call sixth sense? Where was it written in your Bible? First sense, second sense, third sense, fourth sense, fifth. I thought everything you are doing is coming from your Bible. I didn't see sixth sense in the Bible. Where are you getting this one from? Is it from the world? The way we are doing worldly things, right? You said words you are speaking was given to you free. It wasn't given to me free. It wasn't given to me. Words are sounds. Yes, it's me that formed it to the tone that I want. And it's not even right. It's part of me. I must make a sound. If I want to make the whole day, it's none of your business. If I decide to tone it to the one you may understand, it's none of your business. You don't tell me it's somebody that gave it to me free. Who was that person? So I'm not qualified to see the person that made it free to me. Let him appear now. Let me see him and say thank you one-on-one in his own image, but I can't see his image. He didn't create me. Maybe he created you. I was born by my parents. I wasn't created. Whatever I learned it from among here, not from any other place. So the comment you just made now is a religious comment. You understand? You say, bros, you expect God to be omniperfect. Why won't he be perfect? If he's not perfect, how can I be perfect? And once it's not perfect, then tell them, we want perfection. For me to follow you, okay, you go do better than me. For me to follow you, you must be greater than me. I can't follow you when I know I'm greater than you. So now I'm not perfect, and he too is not perfect. Why should I follow him? There's no point following an imperfect God. He must be perfect, then I'll follow. Since he's not perfect, I won't follow. The one that said he came to save my life, couldn't save his own life. They wiped him off. They killed him anyhow. And you say he came to save me. And you want me to believe you? I won't believe you. It's not about being angry. We are not quarreling. I'm trying to correct you on what you said. It's a fact. If I'm not making sense, you say I'm not making sense. You say that the words they gave to me is free. When a child was born, there was no word in the child's mouth. That's why wherever a child was born, he makes sound like the people there. Some people in South Africa can't even speak the language of the coys and the sounds because it's click, tongue click. You watch the gods are crazy, must be crazy. You see the way they make that their sound. It's the way they grew up in the environment. What is obtainable here in Igbo land is the language they speak around us that we picked. The sound, we start making the same sound. A little child, when he's growing up, you direct that child. He says it's free. So that person make me to walk free. See? Because I learned to walk. Which one did he teach me? Was he here to teach me how to walk? What did he teach me? You're telling me about God. The thing is, you can't take out your time to think all these things. Because your mind has been equipped believing that they want this, what. Yeah? I can't read and believe. I need to see, and I know it. When you ask me what you see, I will tell you, I'm telling you from what I know. That very day when it happened around 12 midday. And that very moment, around there, you don't see much people because the road was scanty. And then the accident occurred. I can tell you that it was the oncoming car that ran towards this one because of brake failure. I'm giving you account of what I saw. So it's not about telling you that the donkey talked. When that donkey was talking, what did other people there say? Mention the name of one person that was there as a witness. You see, all those things are just fabricated stories, and you are holding on to that instead of facing reality. Every day you talk about God that will come and help you, God that will save you, God that will do this. There is no such. You are that God to save. There are so many souls you are ignoring, which you are supposed to save. Many are hungry. You couldn't save them from hunger. Hunger is killing them. We are talking about a certain God somewhere. God is in Waka. Ayanako. Our mentality in Nigeria. Somebody that should know God will punish you. A certain God will punish you, which is sitting somewhere thinking everything you do, this, that. There's no such. I go, why is you?